Hello, everyone, to
.com.
That's right, .com. I am Eric,
And I am Al.
and we're going to be your host for the show and invite you in, and let's just talk some good geek stuff, huh?
Yeah, I'm up for it.
All right, let's
How
do
about
this
you
thing.
guys? Let's go.
Let's go. We're going to start with, what does every geek love the most?
Anything that has space in it.
Space and stars and Star Wars, man. It's all
Yeah.
about Star Wars. And just recently, 2 days ago, I think,
Yes.
they came out with the Star Wars sizzle reel at Star Wars Celebration Europe. It's in Europe this year. It was in LA, Anaheim, actually. California last year, I was actually at that one. It was fun. And this year it's in Europe. They did the Star Wars sizzle reel. They showed it. They released it online. I'm sure you've probably seen it. And what's your initial just first take on it, Al?
I'm really, really excited. And I wasn't one of the guys who was excited about Rogue One, actually.
Yeah.
When I saw Rogue One and I saw that I didn't recognize any of the characters whatsoever, I said, I don't know. But yeah, the reel's very good, and so was the trailer they showed from before, actually.
That's true. That's true. And speaking of not seeing characters, supposedly, he is going to be in it. The big baddie, man. The big
Darth
baddie.
Vader.
Darth Vader, man. The one we all love, man. Darth Vader's supposed to be in it. But here's a question I have for you, and I think we're all wondering how much of Darth Vader are we going to see in the movie Rogue One? What do you think, Al?
I think actually we're probably going to see maybe a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think too much. If not, they would have said so already.
Well, maybe
to get us more excited.
Yeah.
But maybe we will see a lot. But it's just going to be like a surprise type of thing. For the when the toys come out.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't wait. That's going to be in September.
Oh yeah. Well, did you see? I think the sizzle reel came out 2 days ago, and just yesterday, they showed the first action figure of Jyn Erso.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Wow.
The actress, is it Felicity Jones?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
yes,
Felicity Jones. She held it up, and she's like, woo! She's all excited.
Wow.
Maybe it's like her first action. I don't know. Maybe her first action figure?
Well, she doesn't have a 3D printer.
So anyway, yeah, so the action figures will definitely be out there for sure. But Darth Vader, man, how much is he going to be in there? I don't know either. Hopefully we get to see a good amount, though. Hopefully he gets to kick some serious ass.
Well, I did hear a rumor that it's going to be rated R.
I didn't hear that.
No, I heard a rumor about this a couple months ago because Darth Vader is really going to do some really nasty stuff on there, which I don't know. I don't know how credible those rumors are. It's still Disney.
It's Disney, and I just hope we get to see a little bit of Darth Vader in the movie for sure. At least as much as we saw Wonder Woman and Superman versus Batman, like the last 10 minutes, 20 minutes. But hopefully we see at least 20 minutes of him. I think that would whet my appetite just enough. How about you? 20 minutes?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Even 10, I'd be happy.
Well, shoot, 1 minute.
1 minute.
We're not picky, but
just show his mask. We're okay. We're good.
So that'll be interesting. We let us know what you think. How much Vader might be in the movie on RetroGeeksLive.com. And also in that sizzle reel, man. What I noticed a lot in that reel was the troopers, man, the stormtroopers, and I saw three different types of stormtroopers. There was the original stormtroopers that don't really know how to shoot too well. And then there was what I called tank troopers. They were pretty much like around the tank or in the tank type thing. And then there was the badass ones, man. The Death Squad troopers, they're calling them. And they're all black, shiny, man. They're looking badass, man. I don't think they're going to miss too much. What about you?
I don't know. They are stormtroopers.
They are stormtroopers.
So I don't know about that.
Well, they should be more accurate if they're Death Squad ones.
Well, yeah. Maybe it's, who knows?
Which look was best for you? Which one did you like the best?
I've always been a fan of the traditional Stormtrooper. I guess I grew up with that Stormtrooper type, and that's always been my favorite.
Yeah, me too. I mean, we all kind of fantasize about seeing the the black suits with the stormtroopers and everything.
Yeah.
And finally, we get to see it in a movie, which will be cool. But yeah, I mean, we romanticize about the stormtroopers and playing with them with the action figures,
which we actually still do.
Well, yeah, I mean, come on, we all do, right, guys?
Yeah.
Girls, retro guys, yeah.
Everybody.
And so I like the different troopers, though, man. I mean, it gives it more flavor, man. Yeah. It brings us deeper into the Star Wars universe.
Yes.
And
I'm still looking forward to seeing the Boba Fett movie.
Oh, Boba Fett movie, man. The Han Solo movie.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I mean, I originally wanted Darth Vader to be the first movie linking Revenge of the Sith and Star Wars together, and especially while James Earl Jones can still probably do, he's still healthy and alive.
Well, they probably can still do it, as far as with computers and stuff. They could probably still have his.
That's true, but I mean, being retro, man, and stuff, we want the real theme, baby, right? I mean, and plus it'd be cool for him to do it. I think, But anyway,
well, you really want to impress me, bring back Alec Guinness.
Shoot, that's only a Ghost 4, man. I mean, the Ghostbusters must have got him. I don't know. It's hard to say. But what else was cool in the sizzle reel? I think
I actually really, really liked the main character.
The main character, all right, yeah, Jyn Erso.
Awesome. Yes, I think that was awesome. It's cool that she's a badass woman type.
I rebel.
Yeah.
I rebel.
Yeah. And I think that's pretty cool, and I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
I want to buy the action figure.
Down, boy, down. It's okay. They'll be out soon, okay? Might have to take this guy to Toys R Us.
Are we going to stand in line?
Let's do it, man. Let's do live stand in line.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And then afterwards, we'll be Retro Geeks Live, and we will be live then, hopefully.
Yes, we will.
.com.
Yes.
And yeah, she looks good. I was a little iffy on her, but so far she's looking pretty badass. She's looking pretty badass in that. And how can you not really? I mean,
well, she looks a lot better than the Ghostbusters reboot movie. With the women in that. Oh my God!
It's
guys, if you're gonna make a reboot and change 4 guys from who were from our old movie, do me a favor and just at least get 4 hot women, please. I'm just saying. I mean, it's not cool.
They just don't do it for you, those Ghostbusters.
No, well, actually,
Ghostbuster bikini.
Well, no. It's actually okay, but when you see a movie like Ghostbusters and even the trailer sucks, that's not good.
That trailer was rated one of the worst trailers ever. I think on Rotten Tomatoes or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that first trailer was horrible, and but I actually still kind of want to see the movie.
Yeah, I'll see it when it comes out on cable.
But getting back to this Star Wars sizzle reel, man, I want to talk about the aliens, man, the creatures in that trailer. There were some cool looking dudes and dudettes in that thing.
You know what I really liked? I really liked that creature that went like.
Yeah, he laughed really good. And
by the way, we have the sizzle reels posted on RetroGeeksLive.com.
Yeah, RetroGeeksLive.com. If you want to keep watching it, it's right there for you. And, to get him to do that again, all I got to do is tickle his belly here. See? He likes that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that dude was pretty badass. He laughs. What's that?
A lot.
That dude was pretty cool. And then he goes back to shooting. So he's funny. He's badass, it seems like. I also really like they showed a quick little snippet of this dude. It looked kind of like one of the snow creatures with the white hair going down. Did you catch that guy? It was really quick.
It was. They showed a lot of them very quickly.
Yeah,
and they showed I think I counted 6 or 7 different aliens that they just showed.
Oh, a lot. Yeah.
That I've never even recognized before from any of the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, that dude just looked unique. Something that we haven't really seen too much in Star Wars. I mean, they got tons of unique characters, but a lot of them look like this or that, and this one kind of sticks out to me, kind of like Hammerhead stuck out in the original Star Wars to me. And continuing with this awesome reel they showed at Celebration, there was also
the trailer for Rebels, Star Wars Rebels.
Well, we'll get to that.
Okay.
1 second.
Okay.
Though. 1 second. I gotta mention
go
this,
ahead,
dude.
go ahead.
I gotta mention this, dude. This planet that they're building the Death Star on or whatever
Yeah.
in the Rogue One is supposed to be like a beach planet. I guess it's like one big beach or something. I guess supposedly.
Cool.
And the thing about it is, man, it looks like a vacation paradise. Those stormtroopers. I mean, there's a shot of the stormtroopers walking through the water. Like they should have like towels and like their scuba gear. Did you see that? It looked like stormtroopers on vacation.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. But we don't know if the whole planet is.
That's something I heard. I don't know
beach?
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know for sure. It's something I heard. But the troopers walking in the water was just. I mean, it was cool, but it was also kind of funny to me.
Yes, it was.
I was just like,
and I'm just hoping that doesn't offend any religious people out there.
Why would it do that?
I don't know, because Jesus walked on water.
Oh, they weren't walking on the water; they were walking in the water.
I don't know. It looked kind of, I don't know, kind of weird to me. I don't know.
I thought they were just walking in the water. It was just
too small. It was too small as a snippet to be able to.
Oh yeah, but it looked like they were on vacation, so it was kind of funny to me. But there is some other news, Star Wars news going on too.
Yeah, it's actually the trailer for Star Wars Rebels season 3.
Season 3, and who's going to be in that?
They show Thrawn,
Grand Admiral.
Yes,
Grand Admiral.
He's going to be in there, and a lot of Darth Vader in the trailer.
Yeah,
a lot of Darth Vader.
I think they need it. I think they need those characters.
Yeah, they need it. I don't think that, and actually in season 2 they had to go back to what the Clone Wars, Rex, one of the clone troopers was, and now he's old.
Mm-hmm.
They had to go back to that because apparently it doesn't. Season 1 just didn't give me the feel of anything familiar anymore. It was all kind of, I don't know. It was all kind of like I felt with the Clone Wars before, but at least we had a movie behind it.
Yeah, I mean, the Rebels. My take on it is kind of like this, dude. I'll sit there and try to get my kids to watch it, and they love Star Wars. Yeah. They won't even really watch Rebels too much. They'll get out of it.
No, I'll admit that I watch it, obviously, but I'll usually watch it while I'm doing something else.
Yeah,
I can't just sit there and watch it and say, "Oh man, this is awesome," except when Darth Vader's there.
Oh yeah, I mean when Darth Vader's in it,
it's like everything stops. I'm watching.
and so they definitely need all that Darth Vader. They definitely, I think Thrawn would be a great character to have in the show to add to it. So I think it's definitely something that we'll keep a closer eye on going forward with our Retro Geeks Live.
.com.
Yeah, .com, baby. And yeah, so that's a lot of our Star Wars news right there.
Yeah, I think that's about it for the week. Actually, I haven't heard of anything else. If you guys have, please drop us a note.
Yeah, if you want to hear us talk about something else Star Wars that's new, let us know. And going from one star to the other,
Star Trek news.
And
there is a lot of that because next week, Star Trek Beyond starts.
Star Trek Beyond. Now, are you gonna? How excited are you to see it, Al?
I wasn't at first, but I really am now. Okay, and plus the director is from Fast and the Furious, which I'm a huge fan of. Also, I don't know how it's going to translate to Star Trek, but the reviews that I've seen up to now, people who have seen it have been off the charts. They're comparing it to the 2009 one, as far as action and adventure and all that. I know they screwed up the timeline. I'm not happy about that. As far as I'm a retro Star Trek guy. I don't like that. But you know what? Better that than nothing.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the time stuff always bothered me in Star Trek. I think that's where a lot of the Star Trek shows, like Next Generation, started going off course. It seemed like every other episode had to deal with time travel, and
that was like season 4 of the Next Generation. It was all time travel.
Yeah, and so the alternate, storylines and universes and all that, it gets a little confusing. It gets for us. It's like we want to keep it straight and narrow, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, now we got Vulcan is no longer a planet. It got blown up. We got Sulu. He's he's gay now.
Just like the real Sulu.
Just like George Takei
which is all cool and everything, but I just don't see why change something that is already there. I mean, like I said, I'm a purist as far as when I like my comic book characters the way they are, and also my Star Trek characters.
And really, how much can it play in the movie?
Well, that's my question. And another thing is, if you want to make a gay character, fine, go ahead, but make a new one from the start. Don't change the old one.
Yeah, originally Sulu was he had a son even, and
a daughter,
actually. A daughter. And he was
which doesn't mean anything.
He was very manly. He had his shirt off in Star Trek and everything back in the day. And
yeah, I don't know.
Well, I guess gay Sulu can have a shirt off too. I don't know.
Yeah, to each his own. Whatever floats.
But
I don't care. I don't judge anybody.
Yeah, the new movie's coming out. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
From the first trailer for it, I was looking forward to it.
Yes.
Actually,
yes.
Just because like it looked like it was well done, and some of the highlights of it where McCoy is left on the planet and Spock gets beamed up. That was funny. It has little funny moments.
I don't know if you noticed one of the trailers. It actually has the Archer Enterprise, because they apparently the Enterprise they use gets destroyed, and they have to go back to the Archer Enterprise.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, and it looks a lot like it. I don't know if it's the same one, but it's just a snippet. If you go back to the actual trailer, you can see it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Getting to the Enterprise and the action, and these days you need the action. You need like the Fast and Furious look maybe for Star Trek. But
also they're going out to another fan base. They're going out to the more fan base. Just like Chris Pine said, you can't make a Star Trek where people want to have to actually think anymore, which I kind of at some point I do agree. People don't really want to think anymore. That's why we have the Kardashians. So yeah.
I just hope maybe in the next one, Star Trek 4 of the new universe, maybe they just go back to exploring, going deep in space, and get back to the
coming
exploration.
back. Actually, J.J. Abrams is coming back for the fourth one, which is cool. And also,
JJ's our man, dude.
Yeah,
he's doing pretty good.
He's the best. And you know what? I can forgive him for what he did with Lost.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. The ending I'm talking about. I love this TV show. The ending, it just never made any sense to me. Now, Chris Hemsworth, it was announced he's coming back, and he's actually going to meet with Chris Pine in the movie.
Captain Kirk is going to meet with his dad again. Okay. Now, how do you think that's going to play? I mean, where's that? Is that going to be like a dream sequence, or is it going to be a flashback?
Knowing J.J. Abrams, it could be anything.
It could be anything. I mean, you think they might bring him back?
Well, I'm kind of hoping they restore the timeline, which I always thought from the first movie that they were going to have to go back and restore it.
Anyways. That could happen. That could happen. I think it would make a lot of sense. I like that we complained about the new timelines and everything, but I like how they moved on to different way of doing things.
Yeah.
But going back might make sense.
Yeah. No, I think it will. I think it's fine, and they go ahead and they played with it for a while. Let's bring it back to where it was.
Now I totally forgot Chris Hemsworth. Thor, right? We're talking Thor.
Yeah.
I totally forgot he was the dad.
Well, he was. They only showed him for like.
Yeah. But that was a badass 3 minutes.
It was.
That was.
Well, dude, it's Thor.
Yeah, it's Thor on the Enterprise, commanding the Enterprise into a death. Into his.
A suicide mission.
Yeah, dude. I mean, how much more badass do you get? Much better than probably being the secretary guy in Ghostbusters.
Yeah, well,
but I heard he was funny.
I heard he was the only reason to actually see Ghostbusters.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah,
but we'll see. I'll probably see it at some point.
Well, so will I when it's out on HBO or Showtime.
And but yeah, I'm excited to see how much do you think he'll be in the fourth movie? I mean, the third movie's just barely hasn't even come out. Now we're talking the fourth.
I'm thinking maybe it'll be like a scenario of like Star Trek Generations movie where the two captains showed up. Maybe they have to like meet up in some timeline and actually do something. Although J.J. Abrams, like I said, with him, anything can be up in the air. I mean,
so do you think his dad's gonna bitch slap Kirk if he does something wrong?
That'd be awesome.
So I'm excited that J.J. Abrams is coming back to Star Trek. And there's if you're getting excited with all our Star Trek talk, there's something you can go out and buy now, I think.
Yeah, actually, there's actually a package with all the Star Trek movies. The old one is one package. They're about $25, and there's another package with the new ones, the
next generation
movies. Yeah. And I actually got the old one.
Oh yeah, baby.
Here.
Booyah!
Yeah.
Show the back too. Yeah.
It has all six of them.
Yeah. And that looks like a nice little package there, man.
It is actually. It's very small. It's like a regular.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
Are they selling it combined for like $40 or anything? Do you know?
With
the Star Trek
no,
and the next generation.
I haven't seen them actually.
Oh, okay.
It's either one or the other. They're like $25 each.
Yeah.
And I don't think they have anything extra special in there or anything. Like maybe like a 5-hour, Star Trek the movie. Which I think 2.5 hours is more than enough.
What's going to be the first movie you watch off of there?
Probably Wrath of Khan.
Yeah, I mean Wrath of Khan. I mean that's the best Star Trek movie there is.
But I'm kind of weird because I also like Star Trek V, which nobody did.
Which one is that?
The one where they go and try to find God.
You wanted to hear something funny? I was actually I forgot about that movie, and I saw it on Netflix or Amazon TV or whatever, and I started watching it last night, and it was pretty good, dude. The opening's kind of a trip, and I fell asleep because it was late at night, but I'm gonna go back and rewatch it again. Yeah, I might actually buy that soon too and watch them all. But I remember liking that search for God basically.
Yeah,
and that was Spock's stepbrother or something. I think.
Yeah, it was.
Played the bad guy. What was the bad guy's name? Do you remember? We probably don't.
I don't remember actually.
Yeah.
I don't.
But anyway, you can pick up either one of those Blu-rays, Next Generation or original Star Trek the movies. Next Generation movies. First Contact is basically the only one.
About it. Generations had its good points because it had both captains.
Yeah,
but the First Contact was the best one.
Yeah, the one with the planet, the people on the planet, and that would seem just like an episode of Next Generation.
And the last one, Nemesis, that one just killed it when they killed, Data.
Well, you want to know something about Nemesis? Have you ever seen the movie, the documentary, like Star Trek Geeks, or I forget what it's called, Trekkies? It's called Trekkies.
Yes, I have.
Okay. Go back and watch that, because remember that little this guy wasn't a geek, this guy was straight up nerd. The nerdy blonde kid that did like all this Star Trek stuff, and he was making a movie.
I actually remember that. Yeah.
Okay, go back and watch Trekkies and watch Nemesis again. It's the same movie. I think they took it off of them or bought it off of them. It's the same basic concept.
I doubt they bought it off.
I don't know what happened, but you watch those two things, and I think it's the same movie, basically. The same concept.
CBS and Universal are usually not very nice about that.
Okay, yeah. They probably didn't buy it, but they might have seen it on Trekkies, or I don't know what happened, but the plot lines seem very similar. And I haven't done the research. Maybe we'll follow up with that at some point, but that's something to look into.
Yes.
Because it's very interesting. Yeah. If that actually happened.
Anybody out there have any information on that, you can always contact us.
Yeah, post it on the page or contact us.
Yeah.
At RetroGeeksLive.com. And right now, man, there's some craziness going on in this world, man. It's crazier than usual.
If you're talking about craziness, you have to be talking about Pokemon Go.
Oh, man, Pokemon Go, dude. I mean, it is nuts. It is nuts, and it's all over the place, man. Where do we start with Pokemon Go? I mean,
the worst part is, I don't know, you guys, like me, would like to shop at Walmart. Now Walmart has actually a sponsoring Pokemons in their store. Can you imagine? You have to deal with enough when you go in there. Now you got to deal with these morons. I don't know.
Dude, I've seen minor league stadiums, minor league baseball games, like the Stockton Ports here in the Bay Area. I think they're doing a Pokemon night.
Yeah.
Where I think the Oakland Athletics, actually, I saw on their website, like, like up to the second inning, they're gonna have Pokemans everywhere, and what are they called? Training rooms or something?
Yeah, that, and they do lures and stuff, so they get more Pokemons in there and everything. It's crazy. I don't know. I mean, it's there's been somebody found a dead body already.
Did you see the? Oh, dude, did you see the guys that fell off the cliff? I didn't.
I think this might.
I heard about it, but I didn't see.
This game might actually prove Darwin's theory beyond a reasonable doubt.
Dude, the Pokemon Go. I mean, so we're talking smack about it. So Al, have you tried Pokemon Go?
Yeah. Of course I have.
So what are you talking about?
Well, I'm not driving when I'm Pokemon. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna get mugged while I'm Pokemon.
Have you Pokemon in your bathroom?
Well, you taught me how to do that.
Oh yeah.
Of course I have.
So, I haven't tried it yet. I've thought about it.
I don't believe it.
I don't know.
I don't believe it.
I think it's something I might want to try with my kids. I heard people are doing with their kids. I've seen people in my town.
He has kids. The cool thing about kids is you can blame the kids that you're going to do stuff because of the kids. I have to own up to my own.
But you know what the problem with that, dude, is that then, like, when this new Rogue One figures come out, I got to buy, like, 2 of each one or 3 of each one.
Just like you did in the last video. So it's a big deal.
And so Pokemon Go is crazy. They're doing it at conventions. They're actually having Pokemon walks before comic book conventions.
I heard something else too. There's actually chicks that actually want to meet guys. They go because they figure that they're going to be nice guys.
They're going to be nice and not hurt them.
Yeah.
They're nerds.
And I don't know because there's been actual pedophiles actually putting lures in to get kids to go.
Okay, so.
Yeah. So
when's the first lawsuit going to happen? How soon?
I'd probably say by the end of next week. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, something's going to happen with Pokemon Go where,
Well, there's been accidents. There's been pileups already. There's been, people. I was actually one guy in one state. I forgot. I think it was Wisconsin. He actually had an arrest warrant against him. And at the police station, they have Pokemon. They want people to go over there so that at least they're not going to get hurt there, right? So he's over there picking up his Pokemons, and he got arrested there, the moron, for,
So the police are luring crooks in with Pokemon Go.
That's a way you can look at it. But this guy was actually stupid enough to actually go to the police station where they actually knew they were looking for him to actually get,
a Pikachu.
A Pikachu. I hope it was worth it, dude.
What's the? I forget the popular one. It's something, but
it's something.
I hear that they do have the 3 very rarest ones in the Pokemon code. I heard, and supposedly they're supposed to be hard to find. I don't know how hard to find. I haven't really looked into it.
And you know what, guys? I'm gonna tell you something about this Pokemon stuff. Okay, if you have parents that are older than 60, trying to explain it to them. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a challenge.
Have some migraine relief when you do that.
And so the Pokemon thing, do you think it's a fad?
Of course, everything's a fad. You know that. I don't. Maybe they'll just keep it fresh somehow.
Okay. What? You know what? Okay. So my wife, she saw something online. It was called, like, Chardonnay Go. So it was a video.
You sure she didn't see those pictures of you from high school?
Okay. It was called Chardonnay Go. So I guess it was some video of, like, some women. They're running all over the place trying to find glasses of Chardonnay wine and stuff. But anyway, that gets me thinking. What is the next, like, Star Wars or Star Trek or Marvel or DC? Which company is going to try something like Pokemon Go next?
Well, any company can try it.
Well, I know. Which one do you think will, like, try it first and
probably
have the
Disney.
most success?
Disney? Yeah.
I could definitely see that happening. You're looking for the mouse. You're looking for Donald, his favorite character.
Donald's stupid. He's always upset about something.
And they have so many characters you can find. I think Disney might try something like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Pokemon Go things, we hope you're doing it, even though we're not. Just do it safely.
Yes.
Don't drink and Pokemon Go.
Public service announcement for the show.
And so speaking of Pokemon and stuff, and let's do what we're known for, man. Let's go into our retro portion of our show.
Well, let me see here for this,
and we can connect it with something going on right now. Today,
you know what? What we're really gonna have to talk about is the release of the Nintendo Classic Edition.
You can hold it. I can hold it in my hand.
Yeah,
I can hold it in my hand. How many games can I hold in my hand?
30.
30 games in my hand, baby.
And the cool thing about it, it actually has Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3, and Mario Brothers. And that right there, for me, that's worth the $60 price. It's right there.
Yeah, and Donkey Kong
Jr.,
Pac-Man, list goes on
Ninja
and on.
Gaiden, which I used to love that when I was a kid.
Yeah. And what's it retailing for?
$60, $59.99.
$59.99.
And it's going to be out, I believe, in the fall.
And man, okay, so we want to talk retro about this, man. So you mentioned that you liked some of those games, loved some of those games. Yeah. What I want to talk about is the Super Mario Brothers games. Man, I remember, today I'll play a game. I'm not into, I don't get the time to play a ton of games. But I'll be playing a game, and Last of Us was one of the last ones I finished. And I didn't fall asleep in that one. But there's some games where I'll be playing, and if it's late at night, I'll just start nodding off, and I'll fall asleep almost. Dude, Mario Brothers, those games
I know.
on that system were crack.
They were the best.
I mean, I would stay up till 5 a.m. in the morning and be like, shoot, I need to get some sleep. You could play those all night. And
us, a new generation, they probably think it's stupid.
I mean, yeah, they probably think it's stupid, but I think some of them will like it.
Oh yeah,
I mean, especially at that price point.
Guys like us are going to buy it definitely.
Yeah. So, what are some of your favorite memories about that system?
Well, Mario Brothers, Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers. I mean, I used to love that. I used to play that for hours.
Yeah, and to bring back that nostalgia, be able to fit it in your hand, that's like a dream come true.
And it looks just like the old one.
And that's a cool point too.
Yeah.
And you can take it anywhere. I think an additional controller is only I don't know how much, but I think you can add on a controller for probably
for
$10, $15.
It's $9.99.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, you take it anywhere.
It comes with one, but yeah.
Yeah, and play with your friend and. Man, have some good retro old times, man. I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
So am I.
Yeah. What's the first game we're gonna pop in and play together?
Wow, Super Mario Brothers.
Super Mario Brothers 1, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll start from there.
And so I think that's pretty much our Retro Geek news for today.
For the week, yeah.
Yeah, and we hope you enjoyed the show. This was our first show together.
Yes, it was.
And we're looking forward to bringing you more news every single week. And look for us live. Look for updates all the time.
We have a Facebook page.
Yeah, Facebook.
You can email us personally. All that information is on RetroGeeksLive.com.
RetroGeeksLive.com. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the show. See you soon.